So my name is Steve Slepcevic. I'm a disaster response coordinator, also managing partner at Strategic Response Partners. We're a global disaster management company and first responders in the private sector for particularly critical infrastructure, hospitals, airports, logistics centers, and municipalities. And we've been in the business since 1989, so 33 plus years. This is Daniel Joran, he's one of our disaster response coordinators, and Harvey Gonzalez. We're a global company, so we don't just work in the United States, we work out throughout the world. This is a great event, but this is also a great event for us to also cross-collaborate with other partners, because as you know, disaster response is not just about preparedness, but it's also having key solutions. So when you're putting these plans together, you actually run drills in the process to make sure that different partners can respond when there's a wide area disaster.
Thank you so much, sir, and thank you for doing that, because you are the first ones to actually be there, be on the place after disaster strikes, and you are the ones who are actually saving the lives of people who are left one-on-one with the disaster. So thank you so much. That's very, very important for each and every person, not just here in the US, but all over the world. And what I wanted to ask is, do you personally, when you got called in on site, do you notice that the natural disasters are increasing, that the power, the intensification of natural disasters is growing, or is it stable at the moment?
So, you know, I'm not a meteorologist, and our job is not to get into the climate debate. Our stuff is, if there's a crisis, our job is to actually respond to it. And one of the most things that I think people should take away when they're watching these type of videos is a personal preparedness plan for their family. Like one of the speakers shared, it's about knowing where their people are, starting from myself individually. Because if I'm not put together, I'm the front line to my family. And if they don't know where to go, then I can't respond effectively. And one of the most important things is communication in disaster zones, okay? Is if you've seen what happened around the world when there's a war, the first thing that goes down or there's a massive hurricane is communications. So one of the most important things people can do is actually get a satellite phone and keep that in the Faraday sleeve, especially in the time that we're in, with the multiple wars going on, with the multiple crises going on, with controversial elections coming up, and with the increase in disasters, as we may see. That's not my place to say, but comms or communication actually controls the crisis, is communication. So have a plan, be ready to respond, and I'm telling you, a lot of it is spiritual. So spiritually, physically, mentally, get your house in order, because things don't look like they're getting better. So that's all I could say, create a community, because it's not one person. I got, my guns, I got my food. You're useless if you're just by yourself. So I always encourage churches and church organizations and communities to come together, create a cohesive plan, and get to know your neighbor. It's really important, because we're going to need each other. And it's about humanity.
It is. This is so true. And you actually answered the other question that I wanted to ask you. How important is the unity on local level and on the global level as well? How important is it to actually be ready yourself and to get others ready and be ready to give that helping hand to your neighbor? Just like you said, know your neighbor, because they will be the first ones to be there with you in this disaster, to be there with you in the situation, and to, just to help you, or being ready to help them as well. Thank you so much.
There's a saying that I like to say is, let's not shake hands while standing on top of rubble, right? Why don't we get to know each other now, break some bread, and find the common interest that we have, versus then being so divisive and divided on stuff that really, at the end of the day, doesn't really matter.
Yes.
But thank you guys for being here, for creating a platform to share with the world the importance of disaster planning, response, and more importantly, community. So thank you.